welcome back. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. So as you can see, we are going to be reviewing and trying out the Makartt Sweet Cravings bundle set today. I'm sorry this is like late. I think everyone else has got theirs out already, their review on this. But I had to order from AliExpress because everyone was sold out. So yeah, we're gonna have a look at these and then we're gonna create some stuff and whatnot. This video was so long, I had to speed up otherwise we would have been here all day. So the first thing I'm looking at here, we get some cuticle sticks. I think there is, how many? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12? 12. I thought it was 12. And they are all different flavors. You have watermelon, aloe vera. This is the watermelon one here. I love watermelon. I had to try it. So this is the watermelon one. You get like aloe vera. I know you can't smell it, but they smell lush. You get pineapple, lily, rose, strawberry, lavender. You get everything, every flavor you could possibly want, and they are so, oh, they just smell lush. So the next thing that you get in this little bundle is a pack of 4 sheets of stickers with different sweets and cakes and chocolate bars, lollipops, donuts, you name it, it's all there. And then you also get these absolutely stunning, I haven't got anything like this, these chunky gem pieces and like sprinkle stars and stuff. They're just, oh, they're so cute. I love them. You get some, like 3 bears, you get some stars. What else do you get in there? Gosh, I can't even think right now. Loads of different chocolates and cakes and donuts. I absolutely love this kit, and considering it's Easter on Sunday, I thought this is actually a brilliant kit to actually bring out right now. So now we are looking at the gel polishes. And these come, it's 6 colours altogether. You get ginger, oh gosh, this one's ginger. I can't remember the names of them right now. So I did do swatches. I done 2 lots of swatches. I done some in matte and some in glossy top coat, because then of course we do try out the pastel inks that come in this bundle as well. So this one is cream. So that nude colour is lush. This cream one though, I don't know what was going on. It felt like these 2 here, they felt a little runnier than the rest of them. I don't know if it, I swear every time I get light colours in gel polishes, they always seem to be very thin and runny. I don't know why, but they did work fine, but as you'll see now, they start to run. It's always the same when I do swatches, I swear. So then the next 2 colours are very similar in colour. I wish that they'd done like a more pastel-y purple than like this. They're basically the same. I don't understand why they done this. I think one is meant to be pink and one is meant to be purple, but they do look exactly the same to me. The next one is this really lush kiwi green. I think it's called kiwi. Kiwi lime? Key lime? Key lime. It might be key lime. I can't think. But that green is lush. I absolutely love that colour. And then you have Sweet Tooth, which is like an undertoned grey sort of blue. So yeah, I do like these colours. They are nice. But that pink, and I think it's meant to be purple, are too close in colour. I wish they'd gone with like a different colour. So I did use my Beetles matte top coat to top coat some of them, because I done swatches with look glossy and then I done swatches with matte, so then we could use the inks. So these inks are so cute. I've never seen anyone else do anything quite like this. I know that you can get inks, but I've never seen pastel inks, and they are really, really lush colours, and they all, like, you get a pink, an orange, a green, a yellow, a blue, a purple, and they all have names. There's like pineapple and stuff like that. I can't remember all of the names, I do apologise, but they will be on their website. I'll leave everything linked down below, by the way. So here's the matte, and then of course you've seen the other ones. I like the colours in matte, don't they look really nice? So now I'm just going to show you on each of the gel polishes here the different inks, so you get a variety, and I tell you what, like an idea of what you can do. I loved doing this. These turn out so cute. I was like, I kind of want to just do Easter egg like tie-dye nails. That's all I wanted to do. And then I top coated 3 with glossy top coat and 3 with matte top coat, just so that we have an idea. So basically with inks, you just want to blop it onto your nail, and then using some rubbing alcohol, you just want to use your brush and just tap through them. You don't have to go mad. The brush needs to be just a little bit wet, not even that much, which is great. And if you need to add more colour, then you can by all means just take your ink and plop it back on and then use your alcohol again. I do clean up around that little cuticle area bit of the swatch there, as you can see. But yeah, I think, do I add more? No, I don't add more here, but I do in the set because I do a bit of marbling and stuff like that. So these are what they look like, shiny, and I love the marbles. I just love marbled nails. I'm obsessed with them. So last but not least then is the Polygel kit. I'm sorry this video is going so fast. It's just there was so much in this video because there's so much to unpack. I love this bundle. It's absolutely great. So you get your 4 polygels, your dual forms. They come in 2 different sizes, but I don't use these dual forms today. But yeah, these dual forms do come with 2 different shapes. You get the straight ones and then the curved. And I think the curved one is a little shorter. So in the Polygel kit, you do get some charms as well. And then you also some decals. And you also get some stickers, which I think is great. They added extra, and they're not the same as the ones that you can buy in the kit, in the bundle itself. So you do get a top and a base coat. You get a file, which is 100 to 180 grit, and then you get your spear javelin brush picker, polygel brush picker tool thing, and you get your 4 polygels. So the polygels, I actually done swatches of them too. They are 15 milliliters each, and they all come sealed. I couldn't get the lid off of that yellowy one. I think it's called creme brulee. Oh, and whilst I was doing this video, I also got another package from Amazon. The postman that she knocked on my door, and I just popped my head out the doorway and I was like, oh, hello, because it's been really warm down here. We've had really nice weather in Wales the past couple of days. So these I got off of Amazon. They were £9, and it's a 4 set, and they're they're little nail stands. I seen them and I had to get them because they're so cute. I know that they're not necessary, but look at them. Look at that. Oh, I will link them down below. But I was so chuffed, and I thought, well, I'm recording, so I was like, I'll just put them in here now. So anyway, we're moving back to the actual set here itself. So the first one we are swatching here is the green, and these polygels have a slight shimmer. These swatches of polygels aren't going to be perfect. They're just I wanted to show you what they all looked like. Even though I use all the colours today, I still wanted to show you what they all look like on a swatch stick. And this, that bit of lint there, don't worry, I get it out with my other end of my polygel brush. Because it was this swatch reel was just full of Sweet Cravings, I thought I'll just add the polygel colours to it as well. I think that's what I'll do from now on. If Model Ones, if Makartt, if Makartt release their bundles, I think this is what I'll do from now on. So it's all tidy. I couldn't get the lid off of this one. It was a pain, so I just stabbed it with a cuticle pusher, and that was how I worked it. So yeah, I show you how I'm me working the polygels onto the swatches here, but I'm absolutely in love with this bundle. I think they've done a really good job. They pinpointed everything perfectly. I think right down to the cuticle pens and the marbles, it was something different, and it was, I love it. I think it was fantastic. So yes, once I'd done that, I cured. They're bumpy, don't worry about it. And then I top coated, of course, as well. So there's all of the swatches and all of the different bits and bobs. I also got these dual forms off of Amazon. So these are the Russian dual forms that the Russian techs use, and they are literally, they're not weirdly curved, they are straight. And when I seen them on Amazon, I was like, wait, what? And I had to get them and try them. Look how that's a perfect, it looks like a sculpted nail. I used them today in this video, and I'm so glad I do. So I sized up my nails and I put them onto my little what's that thing called? Nail stand. And now I'm just going to show you some prep. So starting off, I'm just pushing back my cuticle very gently, scraping away any of the dust and dead skin that is coming up off of my nail, as you can see here. I actually prepped my nails properly today, all of my nails, because they did need a good bit of prep. And then I go in with the 180 grit side of my nail file, and I just file away the shine of my natural nail. You don't have to do this hard. You're literally just taking away that shine. You are not taking away layers. And then once it was all dusty, I wiped it off and checked that there were no shiny bits, because you want to make sure that there's no shine to your nail, because gel will not stick to shiny surfaces. So as you can see, I missed a bit there, so I just went back in and I filed again. Then I went in with some slip solution. You can see the difference. It looks very chalky. That's what you want your nail to look like when you're prepping. Then I went in with some surface cleaner, which is also slip solution or rubbing alcohol, to dehydrate the nail. And now I'm going in with the Emily nail primer, pH bond. You can get this off Amazon. I will link it down below as well. This this primer is amazing. I used a peel off base coat, right? I'm showing you, then you go in with your base coat and you cure for 60 seconds, but I used to peel off base coat because, as you guys knows, I like to change my nails out and I like to practice and stuff like that, and it's easier to pop them off. It took me 2 to 3 days to pop this nail off. I was like, what is going on? Huh? I don't know what happened. It was like, no, it didn't want to come off. So that primer is amazing, considering that the peel off base coat wasn't even peeling. So yeah, I'd highly recommend it. So now we're going in on the first nail. This is the little finger, of course, and I'm just putting in some of that yellowy sort of colour, and I'm using some rubbing alcohol in a little lid there, dipping my brush in whenever I need to, and I'm just patting and pressing and pulling the polygel around in the gel form. So I did notice with this polygel, it was very, very firm, and it was hard. All of them were quite hard to get out the bottle. Now, it's not cold here, it's been quite warm, so I don't understand why it was so stiff. If you put them in some hot water though, for like a couple of minutes, make sure the lids are on and put them in some hot water for a couple of minutes, then it will soften the polygel out. I was just too lazy to do so. But yeah, it was a struggle to get it out of the bottles, and it went just because the seal was like weird. Yeah, it was, I don't know what happened. I do like firmer polygels, but this one was really firm. So basically I use all the colors today. I do yellow on my pinky, then I do green on my middle finger and pink on my thumb. And then I use this like nude sort of cake color on my index finger and ring finger, because these two nails I actually end up doing a ink marble on. So yeah, I really liked the nails, how they turned out before I put the gosh, what are they called? The charms. I'm not gonna say I ruined the set because I love the charms, but I think it's because I'm not used to wearing these chunky charms that I was like, whoa, I have chunky charms on my nails. It was so strange. But yeah, I liked what I'd done. I'm still happy with the outcome, but yeah, I was like, it was so strange to me, wearing, like, because I'm used to, like, I love watching, like, Femi Beauty's sets, you know, when she does her chunky rhinestones and her kawaii sort of nail charms, and oh, I love it, and I'm always like, oh, I am not brave enough to do it, but I did, and I absolutely loved it. But people, because I'm in Wales, people are like, wow, what's going on with your nails? Like, because people aren't used to people having like in your face nails like where I am, because I live in a very small town. It's kind of out of the way, so yeah. When people see my nails, they're like, oh wow, they're long and they're wild, and I'm like, yeah, well, you know, they're my nails. So bye bye. So anyway, I'm just literally, these jewel forms were amazing, by the way. They were so nice to work with. I thought that they were going to be quite like deep, but they weren't. And I've got flat nail beds, so they worked fab. But the only thing is, because they are so curved at the cuticle area, you do get like an indent, so you do need to file around the cuticle area into like, because it was a different shape I'm not used to. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I will get used to it. But they turned out so great. Like, once I took the jewel form off, I was like, wow, these do look like sculpted. Like, I couldn't believe it. They were brilliant. So anyway, we're now moving on to, I think, the index finger. Yes, I believe so. And basically what I'd done is I cured for 30 seconds in between each nail, and then I do a full 60-second cure at the very end, before letting the jewel forms cool down a little bit before popping them off. If you struggle a little bit to get them off, I just use like a cuticle pusher and just like wedge it down, and it just pops off straight away. You will have to excuse my children screaming because they're playing outside in the garden right now. So yeah. I hope they don't make anyone jump. But yeah, the last nail now is the thumb. But yeah, I really did enjoy this bundle. I think it's absolutely stunning. I love the colors. And they have like little shimmers in the polygels, but you can't really see it that much on the camera. But it is a really beautiful kit, and I would highly recommend it. I also have a 15% off code with Makartt if you want to use it. You do not have to, of course. There will be an affiliate link and the code down below in the description box, but I'll put the code on the screen somewhere here now in a second. I get a little commission, but you don't have to use it. It's just, it will save you 15%, which, you know, yeah, save yourself some money. Like, come on. Like, who wouldn't want to save it? Save money. I use my own code. Just saying. Just save some money. But yeah, this is what they look like once they've come out from the lamp. And basically you just squeeze the tips here and then you just pop them off. Really simple, really easy. I use a cuticle pusher, as you can see. I just slide it down the side and they come right off really easily. Then I just filed them. It didn't take much filing because of course the shape is there and the structure, but I did have to go around the cuticle area, and because some of it, like as you can see around the cuticle area, it's a little like messy. There's like that like ridge. I filed away a lot, that to the point where I had to go in then and just put little beads to sort out the cuticle area on 2 of my fingers, but it wasn't too bad. It was easily sorted and it was really quick, so I didn't mind. Also, I'm just wiping away the sticky tacky layer. You should do that because all gel products have sticky tacky layers. But I'm going to leave it here for a second whilst we do some filing, and I will come back when we start to do the rest of the nails. So I'll see you guys in a second. So once I'd finished doing all of the polygel portion, I'm now going to use my Beetles matte top coat. Highly recommend this. And by the way, guys, I am now an ambassador for Beetles. You can also use that code, and I think it's 15% off. I'll have to double check, but I'll leave it on the screen. I completely spaced them, but yes, I am now a brand ambassador for Beetles, which is fantastic, and they have me on their PR list. I'm so happy. So basically, I put down the matte top coat before I put the ink down because shiny top coat, I don't feel like it would stay on there, but matte, it's matte. Do you know what I mean? So now I'm just using all of the colours here. I mean, all of the inks, and I just literally there's no way about it. You can't mess up inks. That's the perfect thing about ink. So I'm just literally blobbing it onto the nail with the brushes out of their thing. Give them a good shake before you do so, by the way. There's a little ball in it and it clinks. So, because I was quite surprised, I was like, why does it sound like a rattle? But it's little metal balls to mix up the inks for you. So yeah, I'm just literally, as you can see, just drawing lines and blobs everywhere on my nails. And then I just use my my polygel brush and some rubbing alcohol, and I just move I clean up around the cuticles so that there's no ink on my skin, and then I just blob it around, as you can see, and then I just give it a few seconds to dry. They dry really fast. Then I went in with the top coat from the kit and I top coated all of the nails and cured for 60 seconds. And then once I'd done that, I went in with the Makartt rhinestone glue. And it's non-wipe, so you don't have to top coat over it, which is fantastic. And I just stuck those charms all over the nails because I was just so excited. But these turned out so nice without the charms, and I seriously think I might just do a set of just this because they're so, look, that's so pretty to me. Oh, beautiful. But here we are. So I use like a teddy bear and some donuts and some lollipops and star, you name it. I use so much of different things here, but there are some really lush little charms in here. I'd highly recommend just getting the charms alone if you're into these kinds of charms. I know not everyone is, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but everyone has their preference, right? So yeah. But anyway, here I am now just popping on some of this rhinestone glue. So I just flash cure for 10 seconds on each finger, and then I do a full cure at the end for 60 seconds to make sure everything is in place. You can also go back in with that rhinestone gel glue and just go around the sides of the actual charms to make sure that you won't catch your hair, if that makes sense. I tried to put some stars here, it didn't look right, so I took the stars away, but I did give it a go, as you can see. They just looked really daft, so I took them off. But I put the stars on the marbled nails. So anyway, once, yeah, like I said though, I'd done a full cure, and then like, so you don't get your hair trapped, I would recommend just going in and just putting some of this rhinestone glue around the charms just to make sure that everything is like encapsulated sort of thing. Then once I was done, I went in with some of the strawberry cuticle oil, which it didn't smell like strawberry, but it still smelled fantastic. But I couldn't quite put my finger on what it smelled like, but it wasn't strawberry. So I don't understand. The watermelon one smelled like watermelon, but it smelled like sweet candy watermelon. So yeah. But anyway, once I'd done the cuticle oil, I then went outside and I showed you some reveal shots because we have the sun shining, and I thought it was a perfect day to get some reveals outside because usually it's raining almost all the time here, so it was really nice to get outside and be like, look guys, I have sunlight. So yeah, other than that though guys, this is pretty much it. I'm gonna leave it here and I'm just gonna let you watch the rest of the video. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I hope you're all having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. I hope you're all still staying safe. Don't forget to keep on smiling. And also, one more thing, I know I'm all over the place with my upload schedule at the minute. I promise I am going to get back into, oh look how dry my hands are. Ignore that please, that's embarrassing. It's not that I'm like I'm so swamped like with being a parent and all this other stuff that I'm just like trying to get back on top of everything. We're going back to school and stuff. My sister's just come home for a couple of days for a visit and we haven't seen her since Christmas, so I am trying to get back into my routine, and I promise guys I will get back into it. It's just going to take me a little bit of time, but thank you for bearing with me. You're all absolutely fantastic, and I love you all. But I am going to stop here now because the video is about to cut off. But I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.
This could be good for me. Lately I was feeling like I need a purpose.